Have you ever reached the end of the week and thought, I worked all week. I was busy every day. I got a lot done. But somehow your store doesn't feel any closer to the growth you want. If so, you're not alone. I've been selling on TPT for more than 17 years, and what I know is this that this is, in fact, one of the most common frustrations I see amongst established sellers. They're working harder than ever, but growth isn't keeping pace with effort. So, why does that happen? Most sellers assume growth slows because they aren't doing enough. So, they respond by doing more products, more updates, more marketing, more projects, more ideas, more courses, more everything. The problem is that growth doesn't come from doing more things. Growth comes from doing the right things, and those are not always the same. As stores become larger and more complex, it becomes easier to spend time on work that feels productive but doesn't actually increase sales. I've experienced this in my own store. Over the years, there have been times when I felt incredibly busy. I was creating, updating, planning, working. But when I step back and look at the results, I realized something important. Not all work creates growth and sales. Some activities maintain the store, some improve the store, and some activities actually drive and increase sales. The challenge is knowing the difference. That's one reason I've spent time recently strengthening leverage by improving some of my entry point products and freebies. Instead of simply creating more products, I'm looking at how buyers enter my ecosystem and move through it, because that's where I currently see the greatest opportunity for my store. Here's the mistake many sellers make. When growth slows, they assume the answer is more effort. But effort usually isn't the problem. Direction is. You can work incredibly hard on the wrong things, and many sellers do. That's why it's possible to feel busy while remaining stuck. This is one of the reasons I created the simple framework. Every store has a constraint, a system that is limiting growth more than any other. And when you identify that constraint, it becomes much easier to decide what deserves your attention, what can wait, and what actually isn't helping. Without that clarity, it's easy to spend months working hard without making meaningful progress. Take a look at the last few weeks and comment below to let me know which activities consumed most of your time. Which activities actually improved your results? Are you solving the biggest problem in your store right now? Those answers can be incredibly revealing. If you're not sure which system is currently limiting growth in your store, download the free TPT Growth Constraint Finder linked in the description below. It will help you identify the biggest constraints so you can focus your effort where it matters the most. But what if the challenges sellers are facing today aren't just individual problems? What if they're part of a much bigger shift happening across TPT? In the next video, I'm going to share what I'm seeing right now as a top TPT seller and why I think many sellers are experiencing similar challenges. I will see you in the next video.